Hello and welcome to part two of Beauty Secrets for Your Soul Golden Angelic Wealth Codes. It's a novel written via myself, Michelle McMillionaires. Uh, and Michelle McMillionaires is my author pen name for the novel. And I also have a Michelle McMillionaire School, and where we uh, work with principles and teachings from this novel, plus a whole lot more at Michelle McMillionaire School. Now, joining me today is VIP member Rich Guy, who's an integral member at Michelle McMillionaire School. He also has his own school as well. Uh, Rich Guy, do you want to share a little bit about yourself before we dive right on in to part two today?
Yes. Yeah, I've got the weight loss school. Uh, it's former Fatsos United, and it's a new year, so I'm excited to keep it rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, so, um, if you have a little extra going on and you're ready to, shed that off into a more holistic, healthy lifestyle, Rich Guy is your guy. He's all over it. Okay, so last week we wrapped up the completion of part one of the novel Beauty Secrets for Your Soul. And today we are beginning part two. Rich Guy, go ahead and have you begin.
Thank you. Growing up as Catalina, she found herself as an anomaly amongst traditional medical doctors. Traditional medical doctors had no clue about people like Catalina. So it was a godsend that she grew up with an Ayurvedic, wealthy mother and a natural MD, rich father.
And Catalina learned early on that she is highly allergic to alcohol. Then intuitively, she knew there was some kind of addiction in alcohol. Plus, it is extremely dehydrating for human physical bodies, and even those who consider themselves just social drinkers of alcohol.
However, when the spiritual and scientific books started arriving via Mr. Antonio Williams, who was known as a medical medium, Catalina could not be happier about that. The reason why is because it confirmed her young intuitive knowingness regarding alcohol and explained the reasons, plus provided remedies for people to cure and heal their body from any kind of symptom that may be causing pain in their lives.
Now, in addition, Catalina learned early on that she was highly allergic to all drugs, legal and illegal, and medications. These allergies they were discovered during very specific muscle testing conducted by a specialized healing all natural chiropractor and nutritionist named Dr. Saltman. Now, during the muscle testing, it was also concluded that Catalina was allergic to hallucinogenic plants such as PCP, um, also known as angel dust, marijuana, LSD, uh, let's see here. Oh, Jape drugs, which is called ketamine, um, m mescaline, also known as peyote, and, things known as, like, magic mushrooms, um, cathinones, which are excuse me, made with bath salts, um, also, uh, saliva, um, divinorium, which is also known as diviner sage, magic mint, and sage of the seers. Uh, GHB stands for GABA and also hydro. Oh boy, I don't even know if I can pronunciate this one. Also things called uh, roofies and ecstasy and DMT. Okay, which is also known as ayahuasca. Shamans utilize that in ceremonies.
All the hallucinogenic drug items seem very fancy and attractive to people who are not allergic to those items. However, thank goodness Catalina did not get caught up in those hallucinogenic webs. As Catalina proceeded through life, many folks who got caught up in those hallucinogenic webs would speak with her about their experiences. The
Yeah,
reason
you
why people the reason why people would speak with Catalina regarding their hallucinogenic experiences is because she had a natural goddess given gift of being able to gaze at their human physical body and energy light body and notice the particulars of effects it left the person with.
and then that person would be able to get themselves cleaned up if in fact uh, that is what they chose to do. Now, one thing early on, Catalina realized for herself is that she particularly enjoyed natural food sugars from fruits such as coconuts, raw coconut water, coconut nectar, raw wildflower honey, organic berries like strawberries, blackberries, wild blueberries, raspberries, also organic mangoes, pineapples, papaya, black seeded watermelon. Okay. So the black seeds in the watermelon are super important. Also cherries, apples, dates, figs, plums, bananas, varieties of citrus fruits, and kiwis.
The fruits mentioned above brought proper sugars to Catalina's brain, so she could think well, have tasty snacks, smoothies, fresh juices, and optimum proper glucose nutrition for her physical mind and body too. Now, Catalina loved and enjoyed fresh flowers and natural flower essences made with no alcohol.
So, when she learned about the energy light body lotus flower that is positioned just below the feet, that is kind of like an energy platform of wellness, she was thrilled. And then what she discovered within her own experience is that from the base of the energy light body lotus flower, that flower power flows through both feet, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hamstrings, up to the perineum, genital area, and then once that base of root energy is activated at the first chakra, it can then travel up through the rest of the chakras, physical body organs, and to the upper part of the head, brain, hair, and angelic halo.
The beautiful natural energy flowing from the lotus flower power feels like the most fantastic gymnast at Gym of Joy who has the most amazing sense of balance. It's that warm, nourishing feeling like when your two legs are in complete harmony relationship with each other and you walk forward in life with an ideal featherweight physical body.
So, meaning a lean and healthy height and weight proportionate human physical body experience that is receiving proper sunlight, fresh air, drinks good water, swims in salt water, oxygen water, and or mineralized hot springs waters.
Speaking of salt water, oxygen water, and mineralized hot springs waters, Catalina's family loved investing in creating the most luxurious, healthy environments that could be expressed on Earth as means to accessing optimum natural clean waters as much as possible.
So, when choosing lavish homes, they were always looking for established places that had access to warm water, uh, to warmer weather, pristine ocean waters. All right, let me repeat that. So, in choosing lavish homes, they were always looking for established places that had access to warm weather, pristine ocean waters, lands with natural hot springs, creating majestic aquatic experiences of all kinds for themselves and others to experience too. So, for instance, because Catalina's family loved vacationing on cruise liners, they decided to create their own specialty line of fleet ships, similar to the Ritz Carlton and Virgin Cruise Liners. However, theirs, Catalina and her family, theirs was called the Aqua Angel. And that concludes the first section of part two of Beauty Secrets for Your Soul. My co host is Rich Guy. Any final words you want to wrap up today's book reading series with?
Have fun, have fun, everybody.
Okay. And as usual, make it the best day, week, month, year ever. All right. Until further notice, celebrate everything. I love you.